Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Your hometown base. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. It's time for Horseheads Baseball. I'm Hannah Martin, voice of the Casper Horseheads, and I'll be with you all season long, bringing you all the action from your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads are back at Mike Lansing Field and are excited to open a 6-game homestand against the welcoming in the Badlands Big Sticks and the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks this week. Casper is coming off a 5-game series with the Canyon County Spuds that saw them go 1-4, while the Big Sticks are 9-1 in their last 10 games. Entering this one, the Horseheads are 7-21, last in the Lewis Division, and the Big Sticks are 16-12, second in the Lewis Division. I've got the starters for you. First, for the visiting Big Sticks, leading off, it'll be the left fielder, number 10, Joe Osborne. Batting second, the bats, The backstop, number 0, Ryan Stafford. Batting third, the center fielder, number 7, Carson Lundmark. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, number 16, Matt Olive. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 23, Derek Gelos. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 14, Mason Hoover. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 20, Adam Sendin. Batting eighth, the DH, number 4, Wyatt Setien. And batting ninth, that is the shortstop, number 2, Alex Thurston. And now for your Casper Horseheads. Leading off, the right fielder, number 7, Brandon Herter. Batting second, the shortstop, number 31, Preston Joy. Batting third, the third baseman, number 12, Ryan Callahan. Batting cleanup and playing center field, not right field like I put on the lineup graphic today. My apologies. He's in center. It's number 10, Hank Dunn. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 28, Joe Schmidt. Batting sixth, the DH, number 2, Harris Beckley. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 23, Brooks Browning. Batting eighth, the backstop, number 29, Andrew Haight. And batting ninth in his first start for the Horseheads, it is the second baseman, number 12, Riley Carlos. I've got Callahan in his 12. He's 9. My apologies. For the Big Sticks, the starter, it will be Michael Reddick. He is out of Leesburg, Georgia. 6 foot, 180-pound junior at Albany State. On the season for him, 4-3 in 11 games. 6 of them were starts. He appeared in 36 and 3/3 innings of work. A 3.93 ERA, 27 hits, 22 walks, and 46 strikeouts. On the season for the Big Sticks, he is 1-2 with an ERA of an even 6 in 5 games, 3 starts, 15 innings of work for him, 17 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 17 hits. His last game was against the Spearfish up in South Dakota. That was a no decision. He appeared in 1 inning of work. He allowed 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and did not allow a run. Facing off against him, it is Jacob Small for the Horseheads. Haddonfield, New Jersey, 6'1", 190-pound junior at the University of Maine. We had him on the broadcast last time we were on the air. An excellent interview we had for him. And he is 1-3 on the season for the Horseheads with an ERA of 8.79. In 5 games, 3 of those were starts, 14 and a third innings pitch on the season for Small, 14 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 24 hits. His last start was against the Spuds. He took a loss in just a third of an inning of work. He allowed 1 earned run, and he also gave up 3 hits. It is anthem time here at Mike Lansing Field, so we will send it to the break. But don't go anywhere. The Horseheads, they're back at home. It's a beautiful night. It is a great night to pick up a win at home. I'm calling it here, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're taking on the Big Sticks here. 6:35, first pitch. We'll be back. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Hannah Martin back with you here in beautiful Casper, Wyoming. An excellent evening for baseball here, just around 80 degrees at first pitch as we are ready to set things off against the Badlands Big Sticks, who visit Casper for the first time this season. This will be the only meeting between these two teams. We will also welcome in the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which will include a fireworks show on Sunday the 4th. Don't miss that. But for now, it'll be the Badlands Big Sticks, who are 16-12. They are on a one-game losing streak, but prior to that, they had won their last 9 games in a row, so they are 9-1 in their last 10 coming into this one. They swept the Tommyknockers over the weekend. Those games decisively, 11-6, 7-0, and then 8-0. And then yesterday they had a match against Spearfish that they dropped 7-4. That game was up in Spearfish. And now they are down here in Casper, Wyoming, ready to take on the Horseheads, who check into this game and are ready to get back on the winning track. They did win on Sunday, their last game in the 5 that they ended up playing against the Spuds. And they are certainly looking to do damage here on this homestand, a 6-game homestand, as Jacob Small, the right-hander, is ready to get things underway, and he will deal a first pitch ball outside to the leadoff man, Joe Osborne, for the Badlands Big Sticks. And it will be a 1-0 count to Osborne. He is out of Hickman, Nebraska, 6 foot, 200-pound freshman at Doane University, as that one misses again upstairs for a ball, 2-0. In 27 games for Badlands, Osborne hitting .349 on the season with 36 runs scored, 7 doubles, 7 homers, 27 RBIs, and 13 walks, so certainly a dangerous leadoff man, as that one will catch the top of the strike zone. Count will move to 2-1. The Big Sticks are in their red tops, gray pants with the piping on the side. The Horseheads all white unis with the high orange socks today and the orange hats, as this one is skied on the infield, moving out the shortstop Joy. And at the lip of the grass, he will make the catch for out number 1. It has been a while since we have been up here in the broadcast booth. We were supposed to have a game on Thursday, but that one was rained out. And it was... No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they played the Spuds. For our 14-year-old cameraman, he's back at it. Ryan Stafford will dig in now for the Big Sticks. Here comes a pitch from Small, and this one is lined out to left, and this ball is going to get down. It'll roll around out there. Brooks Browning, the man who corrals it, as he will throw into second, but with a stand-up, 1-out double, it is Ryan Stafford. He just clean that one out down the left field line, and it will send Carson Ludmark to the plates. The center fielder tonight will tell you how they line up behind Small. It is Browning in left, Dunn in center, Herter in right, Schmidt at first, Riley Carlos getting his first start in a Horseheads uniform at second, Joy at short, Callahan at third, and Andrew Haight doing the catching behind the plates. Haight was the catcher in Sunday's affair against the Spuds, and he threw out 2 runners at second. As Small and Haight going to get on the same page here, Haight will go out to chat with him. We were rained out on Thursday. I was correct. And it was absolutely pouring here. And even though it doesn't rain for very long here in Casper, like it's torrential rain for about 15, 20 minutes, and then it's fine, the field was in no condition to be able to play any baseball. So that game has been rescheduled. It'll be a doubleheader for the next time that the Spuds are in town, the last week of July, I believe. As here comes the first offering to Lundmark, and that one will miss for a ball. 1-0, the count will run on him. The cleanup man, Matt Olive, is the man on deck. But that series, the 5-game split series, as it turned out to be, did not go quite how Casper had envisioned it. Although Sunday they won that ball game 8-3, we saw excellent all-around work from everybody, as this one is skied on the infield once again. Moving over is Callahan. He is in foul territory, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So the music selections continue here at the ballpark. We'll just say that, as our grill man Chris he's been promoted. We have 14-year-old Chris on the live stream, And then we have adult Chris on the music, making the music choices. As Matt Olive will dig in here now with a runner aboard at second and 2 out in the top of the first inning. Scoreless ball game as this one misses in the opposite batter's box. Count will run 1-0 on Olive. Beautiful day here in Casper as the heat rages up in the Pacific Northwest, but we've kind of traded weather. But let me tell you, Seattle gal here, that 104 up there, we don't see 104 up there. As here comes a pitch. This one is sent out to the second baseman, Carlos. He gloves and fires over to Schmidt to record the out. So the Big Sticks will leave a man here in the first. We head to the home half of the frame. Herder, Joy, and Callahan. The men do up as Casper looks to get on the board. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to the ball game. We are scoreless here in the bottom of the first inning in this affair between the Badlands Big Sticks and the Casper Horseheads. Hannah Martin alongside you as Herder, Joy, and Callahan, the men do up here in the inning for Casper. It'll be Michael Reddick out there for the Big Sticks, the right-hander, 6 foot, 180-pounder out of Leesburg, Georgia. He's a junior at Albany State. He, on the season for the Big Sticks, is 1-2 with an ERA of an even 6 in 5 games, 3 of which were starts. He has appeared in 15 innings of work, 17 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 17 hits. His last outing was against Spearfish. That game was he took a no decision in it, In 1 inning of work, he allowed 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. That was the game, I believe it was a week ago today. It was back on the 22nd. We will double check that for you. It indeed was. And we are just about ready to get going here. It'll be Brandon Herder, Preston Joy, and Ryan Callahan to dig in for the first time for Casper this evening. They look to jump on the starter and get ahead here. Jacob Small, the starter for the Horseheads, needed just 9 pitches to get through the top half of the frame. He allowed 1 hit, but he stranded that man, so that's all that really counts. As Reddick gets ready to deal his first offering home to Herder, and it'll catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Reddick for Albany State was 4-3 in 11 games. In 36 and a third innings pitched, he had an ERA of just under 4. As the next pitch will miss a bit off the plate, and it'll be a 1-1 count. He gave up 27 hits, he walked 22, and he struck out 46, so he is a big strikeout pitcher. Couple of guys in this Horseheads lineup who are prone to the K as a swinging strike there is dealt to Herder. And the count will move to 1-2. I'll tell you how they line up behind Reddick. Osborne in left, Lundmark in center, Olive in right, Senden at first, Gellos at second, Thurston at short, Hoover at third, and Stafford behind the plate as that one misses off the plate in the opposite batter's box. And the count will run even at 2-2. We would like to welcome in, of course, our Horseheads faithful and the Big Sticks fans who are joining us for the first and only time this season. Welcome. As here comes 2-2 pitch. This one is chopped to the third baseman, Hoover. He's back a couple of steps now, gloves and fires over, and it is missed there by the first baseman. We will see who they give that error on. The throw wasn't terrible, but it was just in and out of the glove of the first baseman send-in. So we will see. It probably will be on the throw. Our cameraman Chris is off to the races. He will go find out for you. As Preston Joy will dig in here now with a runner aboard at first. They give it to the third baseman or the first baseman? First baseman. Oh, they gave it to him on the catch. So the error will be on send-in that allows Herter to reach. I kind of had that feeling because it wasn't that bad of a throw. As this one missed down in the dirt, a nice block by Stafford behind the plate. And so Joy, who had a good series up in Idaho, along with Christian Lopez, who had his first home run. Very exciting. As here comes 1-0 offering. Big swing and a miss, and the Keanu will even up at 1-1. Joy out of Roswell, Georgia, 175 pounds, 5'11" sophomore at Georgia State. He made the Dean's List in the fall of 2020 and the Athletic Director's Honor Roll in the spring of this year. As he gets ready for the 1-1 offering from Reddick. Here it comes. This one is swung on, hit up the middle. Second baseman will glove and fire over to first. Not in time. Joy will beat it out. It looked like a tailor-made double play ball, but it developed a bit too slowly. It was the shortstop to the second baseman who was covering, and Joy just too much speed, so it'll be a fielder's choice that Joy will be aboard on. And Ryan Callahan will come to the plate. He also had a nice series up in Idaho. The average continues to climb. He is now sitting at .250 in 24 games with 21 runs scored, 13 RBIs, and 19 walks. So in addition to seeing that average climb, you also see the walks going up. He's been patient all season, as that one will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 the count now to Callahan. At third base tonight, wearing I don't think he's in 9. What's he in today? It looks almost, it's 22. Ryan Callahan wearing number 22. So that is that's the third number we've seen him in this season. It is a merry-go-round of jersey numbers. Let me tell you sometimes. As that one did miss, so it'll be a 1-1 offering home to Callahan. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to shallow center. Moving over is Lundmark, and in left center field, he will make the catch for out number 2. Preston Joy unable to advance on that, so he stays right where he is at first. And it will bring up the cleanup man, the center fielder, Hank Dunn. I made the lineup graphic today for Twitter and all social media. And I accidentally put that we had 2 men in right today. Because Hank Dunn plays right field. It's just in my mind. It's like Lopez is at third. If Jake Baker's on the lineup, he's probably at first. It's just one of those things. It's like Hank Dunn's in right. And he was not. He's in center tonight. As here comes the first offering home from Reddick. That one misses down for a ball, 1-0. I was supposed to have an interview with Coach Stover today, and me and one of our other interns had gone into the locker room, and Hank was the only one in there. He was eating his Subway. We were just being loud. I was like, I'm so sorry to Mr. Hank Dunn, just trying to enjoy his Subway. A couple of raucous interns, as that one will catch the inside corner, 1-1 the count. Coach Dover, very busy man. We were unable to catch him today, so hopefully tomorrow we will have some time for some silly little questions from your broadcaster. It is a 1-1 count here. Home to Dunn, the cleanup man tonight for Casper. Batting with a runner aboard at first, that's Joy. Here comes a pitch from Reddick. That one will catch down and outside for a strike, and the Keanu will move to 1-2. Dunn out of Eureka, Montana, 175 pounds, 6-foot freshman at Yakima Valley Junior College. As the grandstands here filling in pretty nicely on this Tuesday night, tropical Tuesday at the ballpark. As here comes a 1-2 offering home to Dunn. It's an off-speed pitch, and it's sent right back up the middle. I think it was a curveball, and it just hung up there, and Dunn did not miss that one. And so he will be aboard with the first hit of the evening for the Horseheads. And now it'll be Joe Schmidt, the first baseman, who is hitting fifth in the lineup for the Horseheads. He comes to the plate with 2 down and 2 runners aboard here. Chance for the Horseheads to get on the board first with a man in scoring position. Schmidt out of Washington, Missouri, 6'2", 225-pound freshman at John A. Logan College in Carterville, Illinois. As Reddick will check the runner back and now deal home. It's fired in there for a strike on the inside corner. In 20 games for Casper, Schmidt is hitting .301 with 9 runs scored, 15 RBIs, 6 walks, and 24 strikeouts. As here comes the 0-1 offering home to him. This one is swung on and fouled back, and the count will move to 0-2. The Big Sticks, as we've said, 9-1 in their last 10, coming off a loss to Spearfish, but then before that, they swept the Tommyknockers. They swept Spearfish in a 2-game series, and then they also swept the Moo, as that one will miss upstairs for a ball, 1-2. So the Horseheads looking to stop their winning ways here, although it doesn't so much matter because the standings will reset themselves as we come up on the second half of the season. But you still want to win ball games regardless, especially in front of your hometown crowd. You want to give your broadcaster a win to call. That's nice. As time is called, Schmidt will step out. Now he climbs back in. And it will be a 1-2 offering to him. Here's the pitch. This one check swing at a pitch upstairs, and it misses for a ball, 2-2. We would love to hear where you are listening from tonight. As they do appeal, and they said no swing. Officially. Badlands Big Sticks out of Dickinson, North Dakota. So quite the trip they have made down here. As Reddick will check the runner back. He's staring at him, and now he will deal home. That one, strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. Schmidt doesn't like it, but he is down looking for the third and final out of the inning. We head to the top of the second, still scoreless. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to action. Top of the second inning. Hannah Martin alongside you as it will be the 5, 6, and 7 men due up for the Big Sticks here against Jacob Small, who goes out for his second inning of work. He needed just 9 pitches to cruise through the first, and his first offering is a ball home to Gelos. Here comes the next one, and it'll catch the outside corner, 1-1. Our special interview guest is supposed to be Jake Wright next inning because he had an excellent outing on Sunday. Jake Wright does have a day off, so if we can't get Wright, maybe we'll get another Jake up here. As out into short center is Preston Joy, and he will make the catch for out number 1. And the Dolphin noise, the first time tonight. Sounds like somebody fell asleep on it. They play it so much here. It's a real treat. Liz Small is listening from New Jersey. Liz, we are happy to have you. As Mason Hoover will dig in here now at a Seattle, Washington, 6'2", 195-pound junior at Seattle University. He's a two-way player. As that one check swing, it misses upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count from Small. 13 pitches, 7 strikes, 6 balls. He's allowed 1 hit. But he stranded that man last inning. As he looks in for the sign, he's got it. Haight sets up inside. That's where they go, and they miss a bit too far inside. Count will be 2-0. We were talking about the heat wave a bit in the Pacific Northwest. It's like 111 up there today, which I find, I don't want to say funny because it's terrible and like awful in every way imaginable, as that will catch the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. That area is not made for that type of heat. Like there's a whole bunch of pictures on Twitter of like the power lines melting and roads melting. As here comes a 2-1 pitch. That one misses upstairs for a ball, 3-1. Now the count to Hoover. But my sister, who we are from the Seattle area, so she is there, when it was 104 here in Casper, and I was, complaining nightly to our wonderful viewers, as here comes the 3-1 pitch. That one, it's going to catch the outside corner for a strike, 3-2. Count is run full now to Hoover. My sister had said, it's 67 degrees and raining here, and I would love for it to be 104 here. So I'm telling you, Amanda C. Martin is to blame for this heat wave in Seattle, as that one is fouled off at the plate. Because what was it yesterday here? Around 70 degrees, raining on and off. So it was exactly like we swapped weather. But it does not get 100 degrees. I know the Casper folks are, and the East Coast folks that we've got listening are well attuned to 100, but Seattle folks are not. We start melting around 85, 87. As here comes a full count pitch from Small. That one misses well outside for a ball. And the first walk of the night has been issued, and it will go to Mason Hoover. As Adam Sendin will check in, the first baseman for the Big Sticks this evening. He is out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, 6'5", 210 pounds. He's a junior at Mayville States. As you know what, on the Mayville State website though, he's listed as 6'6", 200. So I don't know what the truth is, folks. One out here for him though, as he digs in against Small. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to left. Browning moving over. He makes the catch knee high, as that will be out number 2. He was running in on it. He turned the glove over, and right at his knee, he made the catch. As a nice play there by Browning, and it will send up Wyatt Setien. Broderick mispronounced it. It's okay. Maybe I mispronounced it. I got a pronunciation before the game, but you truly never know. We had the French pitcher from the Spuds last time, as that one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. And I was butchering that poor kid's name because he had a good outing too. So he was out there for like 7 innings. Gary Groshon, I know it now, but I was, my apologies to him once again. As here comes a 1-0 offering. That one will catch the outside corner for a strike. Yana will even up at 1-1. Both teams with 1 hit in the ball game. The Big Sticks have committed an error. Connor's got the count wrong up on the big board. Who's running? Yeah, Connor's running. Oh, no, Manny's on the board tonight. Wow. Off-speed pitch that badly fooled Setien. And he is now down in the count, 1-2. We'll make sure. Yeah, it is 1-2. Our home plate umpire will pat me on the back for that one with the correct count. Here comes a pitch. It's another off-speed pitch that's off the plate, and he gets Setien to go swinging at it, so a strikeout will end the inning here for Jacob Small. He's looking good out there as we head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Horseheads still looking to score. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to the broadcast. Still scoreless here as we open things in the bottom of the second inning. The Badlands Bad Sticks in town for the first time this season. This is the only time that we will see them in the regular season, as it will be Harris Beckley, Brooks Browning, and Andrew Haight, the 6, 7, and 8 men, due up for Casper. They will face off against Michael Reddick, who threw 20 pitches in the first inning, 13 for strikes and 7 for balls. As Beckley will dig in here. The leadoff man in the inning, Atlanta, Georgia product, 5'10", 185-pound sophomore at Wofford. As here comes the first offering to him. It's a strike on the outside corner. And so the count will run 0-1 on him. Beckley hitting .292 in 8 games for the Horseheads this season with 3 runs scored, 5 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts. His last game, he was 1 for 4 with an RBI, as that one will miss too far outside for a ball. Count will even up at 1-1. The defense playing pretty much straight up here against Beckley. As he awaits 1-1 offering, it's on its way. This one is swung on and hit out to the mound. The pitcher, Reddick, will glove, and right in the baseline, he will tag Beckley to retire him for the first out. That one will go 1 unassisted. And Brooks Browning will check in now. Browning is hitting .218 in 25 games. The Casper native, 6'2", 200-pound sophomore at Regis University. 18 runs, 7 doubles, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, and 36 strikeouts. His last game, he was 1 for 4 with a run scored and a pair of strikeouts. He does lead the team in doubles, however, and he's tied for the team lead in homers with Jake Reynes. As this one is first pitch swinging, backhanded by the shortstop. He drops it, now fires across the diamond, and by a step, they will retire Browning. The shortstop, Thurston, had to go to the backhand on that one, and he made a bobble at first, but then he recovered and threw a dart across the diamond to get Browning. So 2 down here quickly in the bottom of the second for the Horseheads in what is still a scoreless ball game, and it will send Andrew Haight up to the plate out of Monroe, Washington, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Seattle University. So a teammate of Derek Gellos's and also Mason Hoover's, both of them at Seattle U, as this one will find the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. If Haight reaches, we will see the first home appearance by Riley Carlos. He had an at-bat against the Spuds. As that one, another strike, and down quickly in the count, 0-2 is Andrew Haight. Scoreless ball game, both teams with 1 hit. They've both left 2 men. Big Sticks have committed an error. That was on the first baseman back in the first. As here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one a little bit low, and the count will move to 1-2. Haight hitting .211 on the season in 7 games for the Horseheads. 5 runs scored, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. As he awaits the 1-2 offering, it's on its way. Big swing and a miss. And down swinging is Andrew Haight. So Reddick with a nice inning here. He sets the Horseheads down 1-2-3. As we head to the top of the third, still scoreless. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Welcome back to the broadcast. Top of the third inning. Hannah Martin alongside you. Badlands 0, Casper 0, as it will be the 9-1-2 man for the Big Sticks digging in here in the frame. So the lineup will turn over for the first time for Badlands as they face off against Jacob Small, who has been dealing just 1 base hit, as that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. We talked to, it was Will Clare who we had the first interview, and he stressed that the pitchers for the Horseheads were just trying to get back to the basics and just throw strikes, as this one will miss and get away from the catcher. Haight can't even up at 1-1. And that is what Small has done here. A lot of first pitch strikes. He's getting ahead of guys. And it's working so far. 26 pitches, 15 strikes, 11 balls. As here comes pitch. Big swing and a miss. And that off-speed pitch, that has been having these Big Sticks batters off balance all evening. A lot of swing and miss stuff here from Small, which you really love to see. The junior at the University of Maine. As the right-hander comes, sets now, deals the 1-2 offering. This one is swung on, hit back up the middle. The shortstop, Carlos dives, fires over to first. Oh, and he's safe by just a step. Oh, what a play that would have been. He lost his hat and everything. But Thurston is aboard. We have seen, especially our middle infielders this season, whoever it may be, a combination of Joy, Callahan, whoever it may be out there, and now perhaps Carlos joining those ranks. Some excellent middle infield defense, as Thurston does reach on the infield single by just a step, and it will send Joe Osborne up to the plates. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He flew out in his first plate appearance, as that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. And especially he is working that outside corner really well, is Small, as Osborne will step out. Now he gets back into the box. Throw will go over to check on the runner at first, and Thurston is back safely. It will be an 0-1 count to Osborne. As here comes the pitch. That one missing well outside. It was a ball out of his hand. I think it just slipped there. 1-1 the count now to Osborne, who is batting with nobody out in the top of the third and a runner aboard at first. As we have, oh, they out of food? It's the third inning. This is shocking, as this one is sent out to short. Joy backhands. He will fire across on a couple of hops. He will not get the runner. Didn't get a lot on that throw, but good just to get to that ball. But it will be another infield single, so back-to-back infield hits have allowed the first two men of the inning to reach for the Big Sticks. And it will send Ryan Stafford up to the plate. He is 1 for 1 in the ball game. Coming into the inning, he had the only hit of the ball game for Badlands. He doubled back in his first plate appearance down the left field line. And now he is batting the first real jam of the ball game for Small. Runners at first and second with nobody out. As Small will check in and now deal this one on a couple of hops to Joy. No chance at second, so he goes across the diamond to first to get the runner there. But Stafford does get the job done. He moves the runners over for both of them to be in scoring position. He is out on the sacrifice ground out. And it will send Carson Lundmark up to the plate, who is 0 for 1. He has popped out to the third baseman, Callahan, in foul territory. If you are just joining us for the first time, you will not know, so this is new information for you, but our 14-year-old cameraman, Chris, is up and down constantly, always looking for food. So he took a trip down there, and they were out of food already, as that one will catch the inside corner for a strike 0-1. And that is, you got to treat your underage cameramen right. It's, it sets the tone for the whole organization. He wants a cheeseburger. He's got to be able to go down and get one. If you were wondering why the count stopped working, that was why. As that one will miss up and away for a ball count, evens up at 1-1. Thurston the man at third, Osborne out at second, and it is Carson Lundmark at the plate looking to get on the board first for the Big Sticks, as this is a scoreless ball game. Small comes set, now deals home. Big swing and a miss at a pitch inside. And the count now 1-2 to Lundmark, who is out of Spokane, Washington. 6'2", 190-pound sophomore at Spokane Community College. 28 games, he is hitting .426 for the Big Sticks. But he is down in the count, 1-2, as Small looks to set him down. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off down the left field line, so the count will hold right where it is. It is the top of the third, so we are hoping to get Jake Wright in here. I am not above asking the PA to ask Jake Wright to report to the press box. Chris thinks it's a good idea. Small looks in. He's got the sign. Now time is called. And so it will remain 1-2. Matt Olive is the man on deck for Badlands. One down here in the top of the third. Runners aboard at second and third for Small. He comes set. Looks in, now deals. That one missing too far upstairs, and it will even up the count at 2-2. In his last game, Lundmark against Spearfish was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk. I don't know what that was. As here comes a 2-2 pitch. This one missing outside, and the count has now run full to Lundmark. So Small will have to battle here. Trying to retire the second man of the third inning. He's allowed 2 infield base hits. He has also retired a man on a ground out. Looking for something similar here, as here comes full count pitch. Big swing and a miss and a pitch upstairs. He got him to go fishing on that one. And oh, what a big strikeout that is for Small, as that one was up and out of the zone, and it fooled Lundmark. And so now Matt Olive will dig in with 2 down here in the top of the third inning. Small trying to pull a bit of a magician's act here and get out of the inning without allowing a run. Olive is out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, 6'1", 215 pounds. He's a freshman at Val Poly. As Small comes set, the first offering. Swung on, popped up. Will this stay in play? Schmidt is over. He is there, and oh, he misses it. That was a tough play coming in. It was on the warning track here, and he had to go to the glove was at his knee, and so it will be a foul ball, 0-1. A tough play running in, having to deal with the sun on that one, and he had to come a long way. It was near the batter who was on deck here, that Derek Gelos. Small hoping to lead off the inning facing Gelos, as it will be an 0-1 count home to Olive. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on a couple of big bounces to Callahan. He will throw over to first to record the out. So Small in and out of trouble here. He allows a couple of base hits, but doesn't allow anybody to come in and score. The Big Sticks leave 2 as we head to the bottom of the third, and still a scoreless ball game. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back. Bottom of the third inning here. It'll be Riley Carlos to dig in, and he looks at strike one, 0-1 the count to him. It'll be Carlos, Herder, and Joy to lead off things here in the bottom of the third inning, a scoreless ball game. We do not have to put the PA out for him because Jake Wright, fresh off the hot dog toss, has joined us in the booth. How are you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Yourself?
You know what? It's a beautiful night here in Casper. Pretty good ball game that we got going here, so I can't complain. As it is an 0-2 count home to Carlos. Here comes the next offering from Reddick. It misses outside for a ball. 1-2. So we wanted to talk to you about your outing on Sunday. Great outing, 5 innings of work, 2 earned runs. Walk us through that. What did you like? What did you do well? What are you looking to improve on?
I thought the team played well as a whole, especially offensively. We really came through, and when you get those runs early, you can just relax, take a step back, and throw at the lead, which is one thing that I think we're doing a lot better as. We're playing better as a team, and we've been playing some really good baseball here lately, so I'm excited for the second half. For sure. It is strike 3 looking on Carlos, so he is down with the first out of the inning. It will send Brandon Herder up, and lineup will turn over for the first time for Casper. He is 0-1. He has reached on an error by the first baseman back in his first plate appearance. And it's interesting that you said, the team played so well on Sunday. They absolutely did. One of the most complete games that we have seen from this team this season, as this is a bouncer. A nice play by Reddick, and he just kind of throws over to first. The first baseman, it's a juggle over there. Sendin, he had time to kind of set and make a better throw there. We will see what they score that one. It is an error. You say on the throw or the catch? Definitely on the catch.
On the catch? You know what? We'll give it to that's the second. On the second error on the first baseman on the catch. So that is the second man that has reached for Casper on the error. As Herder will be aboard here for Preston Joy, who is 0-1. He has reached on a fielder's choice, batting with 1 down and a runner aboard here in the bottom of the third inning. Still a scoreless ball game. As Reddick comes second, now deals home. Big swing and a miss. Swing and a foul ball there. It stays right around home plate. 0-1 the count. So you attend Carson Newman, which is in Tennessee, correct? Yes, right. Yes. What are some of the differences between pitching in Tennessee and pitching in Wyoming?
Definitely the culture. There's a big cultural difference between, I guess, anywhere you go in Tennessee or the South in general. So it's been really fun just adjusting, meeting new people, and just seeing a different way of life, having a really good time. And on the mound, it's all kind of the same. You know, you try to compete the best you can and do the best every time you get out there.
Here comes pitch. This one is fouled off at the plate. And the Keanu runs to 0-2 on Joy. We had tonight's starter, Jacob Small, in the booth with us last time, and he pitches at the University of Maine, and he kind of said the same thing, like the weather. But once you get out there, it kind of all settles out, and it's kind of all the same. What is your favorite place that you have visited on the road so far?
On the road, oh, that's a tough one. Probably it would have to be Butte because, I mean, it was just beautiful, the mining town and seeing everything there. I've never really experienced that before, but just being in the bus, you wake up on the bus rides, they're pretty long, and you just see something new every time. So it's been fun and definitely a new experience for me.
For sure. That one right at the bottom of the zone for strike 3, and Joy will take it looking for out number 2. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Reddick, who has thrown 36 pitches, 26 for strikes and 10 for balls. And it will send Ryan Callahan up to the plate. 0 for 1. He has flied out to left, and he will dig in with 2 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Scoreless game. A man aboard at first. That is Herter. He reached on the error as here comes the first pitch home. That one a strike on the outside corner. So you're from Georgia, so I might already know the answer to this question, but what is your favorite MLB team?
See, you would think it would be the Braves.
Yes, that's where I was going.
The Milwaukee Brewers would be my favorite.
Okay, all right.
I'm not really sure how that happened, but
you know what? I'm from Seattle. I'm a Red Sox fan. So
right.
You know what? It all kind of shakes out. As out on the ground out here is Callahan, and Casper is retired in the inning. Well, Jake, thank you very much for coming up and joining us. An excellent outing. Congratulations to you on Sunday, and we wish you the best of luck in your next appearance.
Thanks for having me. Let's go win a ball game.
Absolutely. We head to the top of the 4th inning, still scoreless. Welcome back to the ball game. Top of the 4th inning. It'll be Derek Gelos, Mason Hoover, and Adam Senden due up here against Jake Small, who is out for another inning of work. He's been good so far. First pitch swinging is Gelos, and he sends this one out to left, but settling under it is Brooks Browning, and he will make the out for out number 1. Gelos is the Dolphin man, I guess, this evening, as they just they keep playing it. I want to thank Jake Wright once again for coming up to the booth and talking with us about his start and all of the fun that he's had on the road this season. As Mason Hoover will dig in, 1 out, top of the 4th inning. The count, if you notice, is not working. You know what that means. Our cameraman is out looking for food again. We'll see if he is more successful this time, as that one will miss outside, 1-0. My sister, Miss Amanda Martin, God bless her. Here comes pitch. As big swing and a miss, that off-speed pitch, I'm telling you, has these big sticks batters looking bad tonight. She, not a big sports fan at all, especially not baseball, and I would drag her to every baseball game that I could. And she was up every other inning, if not every inning, looking for food. As here comes a pitch. This one is sent out into right. Moving back on it is Herter. He is there fighting the sun to make the chest high catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for Small. Pitch count is sitting at 45 pitches, 29 strikes, and 16 balls. And it will send up Adam Sendin, who was 0 for 1. He has flied out to left in his first plate appearance. And he comes to the plate with 2 down in the top of the 4th inning. The wind is blowing pretty steadily out to left this evening on what is a lovely evening here in Casper. As here comes pitch. That one will hit Sendin. Oh, and I think it got a piece of hate too, as he is in some pain here. Don't know where it got him, as maybe top of the thigh there where he doesn't have any padding, as he is kind of walking around trying to walk this one off. But it is a hit by pitch, and it will send Sendin down to first with 2 out here. Haight looks like he is okay, so we will continue. We'll send up Wyatt Setien, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. Batting now with 2 down and a base runner aboard. The Big Sticks have left 4 tonight. Casper has left 3. As Small will come set. Looks in and now deals a pitch. This one is skied and popped up back to us. Oh, it might hit us. Nope. There was a lady who was trying to duck out of the way of it, and it landed like right next to her. But luckily it did avoid her, and one of the many small children that we have here at the ballpark tonight gets the ball, as you always hope is the outcome on the foul balls into the stands. And it will be an 0-1 count. Home to Setien. He is out of Post Falls, Idaho. He fouls this one off of the plate, and the count will quickly run 0-2 on him. He is 6 foot 200-pound junior at Albany State, where he hit .246 in 19 games for him this season. 12 walks, 16 RBI, and 16 strikeouts on the season for the Big Sticks, hitting just .176. As here comes the 0-2 pitch from Small. That one fired in there, but it misses outside for a ball. 1-2. The count will run on him. Small, 49 pitches, 31 strikes, 18 walks, 18 balls. Could you imagine 18 walks in a ball game? I'd lose my mind. We would never broadcast. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Oh, that off-speed stuff is working so well for Jacob Small tonight. He gets another Big Sticks batter to swing and miss at it. And down is Setien. The Big Sticks will leave another man. They've left 5 tonight. Bottom of the 4th inning. We're chugging right along in a scoreless ball game. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex, comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball, back in the saddle all summer long. Welcome back to the ball game. Hank Dunn, Joe Schmidt, and Harris Beckley, the men do up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Scoreless ball game. As Dunn will dig in, he was 1 for 1. He has singled to center. Well, Chris was unsuccessful in the top of the fourth at getting something. Apparently, they're all sold out of food again. But his 3-year-old sister brought him a hot dog. So shout out to Miss Ava for bringing Chris the hot dog. And Abby came up too, as this one is fouled off to the right. So thank goodness our cameraman is not going to starve tonight. He will, although no condiments. So, Ava, got to do better. Got to do better. As 0-1 the count to Dunn in a scoreless ball game here, bottom of the fourth inning. Defense playing him pretty much straight up here. The man from Eureka, Montana. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. It is quickly 0-2 on him. There were some comments in the chat about bunting, which, I could talk for hours about bunting. Let me tell you, the pros and the cons of it, especially in a tie ball game and in what is looking to be a low scoring ball game, as that one will miss down low for a ball, 1-2. I think, I think in certain situations it is absolutely called for. And when you got certain guys at the plate, for sure. My dad, big bunting guy, let me tell you. As here comes 1-2 pitch. This one is sent out to right. Moving back on it is Olive. He settles under it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. But especially in the majors, when they're doing all this shifting and they leave the entire left side of the infield open, you can hear my dad yelling for miles at the TV, just bunt, just bunt, just bunt. And I have not heard a reasonable argument for why guys are not bunting in that situation, because even a bad bunt gets you on as long as it's down the line. As Joe Schmidt will dig in here, this one is shot foul down the right field line. Count will move to 0-1 on him. Schmidt is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He took a strikeout looking in his first plate appearance. As Reddick, he's been just as tough as Small has, as that one will miss inside for a ball. Count run even at 1-1. The first of 6 games that the Horseheads will play here over the next 6 days, as that one a beauty. Strike on the outside corner. Count will move to 1-2. But, that is the philosophy of baseball. Get them on, get them over, get them in. It seems so simple when you put it like that, as Chris nods. That one is fouled off to the right side once again, and then Count will hold it 1-2. As, let's see, somebody's booking it out there to get that. Brooks Browning with the hustle play on the foul ball. It is Tropical Tuesday here at the ballpark, so everybody adorned in their tropical wear. And they have settled in for a good ball game here, scoreless in the bottom of the fourth, as Schmidt is down swinging out in front of a pitch, and it will have Harris Beckley coming to the plate with 2 down in the bottom of the fourth. Beckley is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Brooks Browning is the man now out on deck, as the wind has died down a bit here for Beckley, Atlanta, Georgia product, 5'10", 185-pound sophomore at Wofford. In 8 games on the season, he is hitting .292 with 3 runs scored, 5 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts. His last game, he was 1 for 4 with an RBI. As Reddick will stare in, he deals. This one is sent out to right. Moving over on it is Olive. Now in a couple of steps, and he will retire Beckley. So the Horseheads are down quickly. 1, 2, 3 here in the home half of the fourth. We head to the top of the fifth, still waiting on somebody to score.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. The 9-1 and 2-men due up here for Badlands in a scoreless ball game as we open play in the top of the 5th inning. Hannah Martin on the call with you. As first pitch swinging is Alex Thurston. He sends this one out to shallow right. Diving is Herder, and he makes the catch. Oh, what a catch out there. Fighting the sun for Brandon Herder. And that'll be a web gem. That's going on Twitter, Brandon. You look for it, as Thurston will be out on the fly out, and it will send Joe Osborne to the plate. Osborne 1 for 2. He has flied out to short, popped up to short, and he is also singled on the infield. As Small looks to set him down. Also first pitch swinging, this one right to Joy. He rushes it, now gloves and fires. 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Jacob Small, as he's getting some good defense behind him. That was another thing we had talked to Will Clare about. He stressed the importance of Horseheads pitching, trusting the defense behind him. And that is certainly what Small is doing here. You get the shallow fly ball to right, and Herder makes a great catch. You get the soft grounder to short, and Joy once again, who has been so sure-handed at short this season, he makes the play. And now quickly there are 2 down here for Ryan Stafford, as that one will miss outside for a ball. So the third pitch of the inning. Oh, it's terrible. It doesn't result in an out. Jacob, what are you doing to us? 53 pitches for him, 34 strikes and 19 balls. He's been excellent. As here comes a pitch. That one catches the top of the zone for a strike count. Will move to 1-1. As Chris went to find our GM, Giselle. She's going to be on for an interview. Absolutely. You'll love to see it. So we didn't go look for food this time. As this one is sent down the first base line, Schmidt gobbles it up, and he steps on first to retire this side. Jacob Small is cruising through this one. He just keeps on getting better as time goes by. We will head to the bottom of the 5th inning, still scoreless.
The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Bottom of the 5th inning in what is a pitcher's duel here at Mike Lansing Field on this tropical Tuesday. Scoreless ball game, and it's the bottom of the lineup coming up for Casper. Browning, Haight, and Carlos due up against Michael Reddick, who has been excellent. 48 pitches, 36 strikes, and 12 balls make that 37 strikes as he deals one right down the heart of the plate to Brooks Browning, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the ball game. Brooks, you know what? 3 home runs. We'd love to see a solo shot here. Absolutely. Here comes a pitch. This one is fouled back to the screen. Count will move to 0-2. Him and Jake Reynes, the big 2
home run threats on this Horseheads roster, but Christian Lopez got his first long ball on Sunday against the Spuds, so you never know. He could be heating up as well. Still plenty of time for everybody to get going. Never count anybody out of the home run race as this one misses downstairs for a ball 1-2. We are coming up on the All-Star game here in Casper, and we will have a home run derby. Very excited to get to call that and the All-Star game. A lot of prep work to be done for that. I've never called a home run derby. I will not have the Chris Berman back call. I don't like it. I'm sorry. But I will come up with something special. We've decided that we're going to have, every time Brooks hits a home run, it's going to be a Browning bomb. So don't laugh. I like it. And then, Jake Reynes, he's making it rain every time he hits one, as here comes a pitch. And that one is called strike 3 on the outside corner. And Brooks is down looking. Andrew Haight will come to the plate now, the backstop tonight for Casper. Bottom of the 5th inning, one down here in a scoreless ball game. Haight is 0 for 1. He is struck out looking. I promise. It doesn't sound like it, but I have a minor in English and a minor in communications. So, as here comes first pitch home to Haight. First pitch swinging he is, and this one is fouled back and out of play. Count will move to 0-1. July 19th and 20th. We will have FanFest on the 19th and then the ball game on the 20th. And it's going to be a rootin' tootin' good time, let me tell you. I'm so excited to get to be a part of it. Reddick doesn't like the ball, so he will get a new one. No runs for either team. 3 hits for the Big Sticks, 2 errors, and 5 men left on. The Horseheads, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on. If you like pitching, man, let me tell you, this has been your game. As here comes a pitch from Reddick. Check swing. They will appeal down to first, and he did go around, so it will be a strike. 0-2 now the count on Haight. Every time Chris comes up from getting more food, he's like, the inning went by. Bottom of the 5th already? So he's pleased with the excellent pitching as well. You know what? There is nothing wrong with a quick 1-0 ball game as long as the Horseheads come out on top. As that one, a ball upstairs, 1-2 the count to Haight. Riley Carlos also to bat, and if anybody reaches, Brandon Herter, who made that excellent catch out in right. Looking to get aboard here is Haight. Bottom of the lineup. As here comes a pitch, 1-2. That one will miss outside for a ball. 2-2 now the count to Haight. The catcher in tonight's affair out of Monroe, Washington. 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Seattle University. Red Sox just took the lead. I got the updates now going on the phone, as a professional does. We'll get you some Expedition League scores in here in a moment. As this one is swung on, hit out to center, going back on it is Lenmark. He is back, he is at the wall, and this ball is it's a triple, is heading into third here. Is Haight. He will be in there. We lost track of the ball. I think the umpires did too for a moment. But Andrew Haight is into third with a triple. It is a 1-out triple. The shadows are tricky back there, the way they are laying. It looked for a moment like this ball got out of here. Crisp certainly gasped like he thought it was out of here. But almost as good as a home run is the triple by Andrew Haight, who was motoring around the bases. And now the Horseheads, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning, Riley Carlos with a chance to pick up his first RBI in a Horseheads uniform. Runner on at third. Here comes the first pitch to Carlos. Big swing and a miss there. 0-1 the count to Carlos. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He is struck out looking. The best scoring chance that certainly the Horseheads have had tonight. First man that they've gotten to third, I believe. As here comes a 1-1 pitch. This one missing well outside. A nice stop by the backstop, Stafford. Carlos out of American Canyon, California. Say that 5 times fast. 5'10", no weight listed. I respect it. Freshman at Solano Community College. He is a high school commit. As here comes 1-1 offering to him. Another big swing and a miss, and he is down in the count 1-2. Harris Beckley tripling moments ago, and with less than
2 down here in the game. Got to get that runner in from third, especially how close this one's been. We are still scoreless as here comes a pitch. Another big swing and a miss. He went upstairs and he chased a fastball. And Carlos will be down swinging, so it is up to Brandon Herter. He's 0 for 2. He has reached twice on the evening on errors, both of them on the first baseman. One of those error calls was Jake Wright's, and then the other one was Connor's. So if he reaches on another error here, we'll let Chris make the call if it's on the throw or the catch. We mix it up here in the booth. As Herter settles in, here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back. He was out in front of that one and just got a piece. Andrew Hates tripled moments. I think I said Harris Beckley had tripled. I'm losing my mind. Andrew Haight was the man who tripled. We'll blame it. I donated blood today, so that's what we're blaming everything on. As here comes the 0-1 offering home to Herter. That one will straighten him up inside, and it is a ball. Count will run to 1-1. Preston Joy is the man out on deck, hoping to get the inning to him and get this run in. Especially with this game, how it's going, it might very well end up being a 1-0 ball game. As here comes the pitch from Reddick. This one is swung on and fouled off to the left side. So Herter will have to battle here, 1-2. As all the small children are racing over to get that pitch. Get the ball. I'm struggling here tonight, folks. Herter, he is ready for the 1-2 offering. Coming set is Reddick. Here comes a pitch. This one misses well outside. Stafford had to come out of his crouch to make it. 2-2. The count will even up now. Herter, he's ready. 2-2. The count. Big spot. Man at third. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Reddick comes sets. And now he deals home. This one is swung on, fouled back to us, so the count will hold. 2-2. On another nice evening here in Casper, Wyoming, we will see what the temperature is. It's 77 on the gun, so really a beautiful evening here for baseball. The Horseheads with just 1 win at home on the season, hoping to change that here tonight. Here comes the offering from Reddick. This one chopped up the middle, and it's going to get through for a base hit. Oh, what an at-bat there from Brandon Herter. Down 2 strikes in the count, 2 outs in the inning, and he bounces this one right back up the middle for the RBI single that scores Andrew Hates. What an excellent piece of hitting there, and Herter fired up as he should be down at first. And don't scoff at me. Preston Joy will now come to the plate. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 down, 1-0. Casper leading as here comes the pitch. This one is swung on. Runner was in motion out to left, but there to make the catch is Osborne to retire this side, but not before Brandon Herter comes up big for the Horseheads. Haight, he gets on third by tripling, and then with 2 down, 2 strikes in the at-bat, Herter comes up big with the RBI single. 1-0, Casper leads this one heading to the top of the 6th.
The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. The Horseheads now have a 1-0 lead over the Badlands Big Sticks. As showing bunt is Carson Lundmark. He gets it down. It's a beauty. And the third baseman, Callahan, he charged that one, but he has no play on it. So all the talk of bunting in the chat, there you go, playing a little small ball here, and that's what you got to do in these low-scoring games. So wrong team, though. We would appreciate it if the Big Sticks weren't doing it. But they do get the bunt down, and it is a bunt single to lead off things here in the top of the 6th inning. And Matt Olive will dig in now. 0 for 2. He is grounded out to third and to second in the ballgame. Love to turn a double play here. This one is sent out to short. Joy throws over to second for one. On to first. Oh, they turned it! Oh, I called it. They dialed it right up for me. Oh, what a play! Preston Joy, it goes 6-4-3. Beautiful double play out there. So it erases the bunt. And it will send Derek Gellos, our Dolphin man, up to the plate. As now there are 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. You missed it. I asked for a double play right before they turned it. The magic, the power of my mind, the power of manifestation, Chris. He's like, please, I'm just looking for some food. That one, a strike. 0-1 the count now to Gellos. As that one will miss inside and it gets away from the catcher. 1-1 the count evens up. Gellos 0 for 2 in the ball game. He has flied out twice. Jacob Small absolutely cruising. 59 pitches, 39 strikes, 20 balls. As he looks to face the minimum here in the top of the 6th inning. As here comes 1-1 offering. Missing inside for another ball. 2-1 now the count to Gellos. We will have the owner on the broadcast. Bottom of the 6th. Wow, stick around for that. This one is shot out to Joe Schmidt. He gloves and fires. He gloves and steps on the bag, He takes it by himself. And the minimum is faced here by Small in the inning. The Big Sticks get a base runner, but it is erased on the 6-4-3 double play. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Casper leading 1-0. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ryan Callahan, Hank Dunn, and Joe Schmidt due up here. There was a question of how you vote for All-Stars because Peter would like to vote for Jacob Small, and certainly he has earned it the way he is pitching here tonight. It is all owners and players that choose the All-Stars, as this one will miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Callahan. So you will have to contact players on the team and owners as well. Write him a nice letter telling him to send Jacob Small to the All-Star game. As that one catches the outside corner, and the count will move to 0-2, That first pitch was a strike, so it is 0-2. Callahan looking to battle here. Here comes a pitch, and that one misses upstairs for a ball. Count will move to 1-2. Callahan 0 for 2 in the ball game. He has flied out and grounded out thus far. And it looks like we will get our interview with co-owner of the Horseheads, Myra Heeman. She's coming up to the booth now as that one bounces outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. Chris worked diligently to get her up here. He was running up and down. So we will have her on here shortly. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Good to see you. 1-0. Casper Horseheads leading in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the pitch, and this one is shot out to left. Moving over on it is Osborne, and foul ground. He will not make the catch. And so everybody will reset here. We'll get you all set up. We had Jake Wright on earlier, Sunday's starter. He gave us a great interview. As here we go. We'll get you all set up. We'll get your mic on.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Would like to welcome to the broadcast Myra Heeman, who is the co-owner of not just the Casper Horseheads, but also the Western Nebraska Pioneers, who, congratulations, they won the division last night.
Yes, we did.
As very exciting, the first half winners in the other division, as this one is bounced in there for a ball. And that will be ball 4 to Callahan. So he will take the walk here to kick off the bottom of the 6th inning. And you got to be pleased with what you're seeing here tonight. I mean, this has been a fantastic game.
This has been an amazing game. I am so glad I came out today.
It's a good game to see. Let me tell you, you get not just the great pitching from Jacob Small, but the great defense behind him and some great clutch hitting we just saw in the last inning.
All these guys, man, they're really, really hustling today.
They are. They for sure are.
I love it. I love watching this.
Yep.
I normally don't sit and watch the game because I'm usually working.
Right.
But today I said, I'm off limits. I'm watching the game. I'm going incognito. I'm not talking. And here I am. Thanks, Hannah.
Of course. We had to get you up here.
cover.
Hank Dunn will dig in here now. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out in the ball game, and he bats with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th and a runner aboard at first. Michael Reddick still out there for Badlands as this one misses down low, and a nice stop by Stafford. So which place, because you split your time between here and Casper and beautiful Gering, Nebraska. Where do you prefer to spend your time?
You know, I actually love both places equally. We just bought a house in Nebraska. Gisela just bought a house here. So, you know, we have our own bedroom at Gisela's house. So we're basically just splitting our time equally. More so than my husband, than Chuck. Chuck's in Nebraska. I'm here helping out with whatever I can, you know. So I love both places equally.
Very nice. Keon will move to 1-1 on Dunn, who will look at a strike outside. Stafford jumped up like he was going to attempt to throw down to first to check on Callahan, but just a bluff there. Well, you know, I made a couple mistakes broadcasting this season. One was saying that Gering smelled bad, and Chuck has not let me live that one down.
Never.
And then, when the Spuds were in town, they had those teal uniforms with like the striped pants, and I said they were ugly. And the fans,
Hannah,
that one misses downstairs for a ball count. I'll move to 2-2. It was just so much going on. You had the teal uniform with like the purple lettering, and then you had purple pinstripe pants. It's like, pick a struggle.
I will pick my battles, and I will leave that one alone.
They said, I was listening to their broadcast, they said they had the best uniforms in all of the league.
Of course they have to say that. What do you think they're going to say?
But you know what? As here comes a 2-2 pitch, this one is fouled off to the right side, and the count will hold at 2-2. I am, adult enough to admit I really like the black Pios uniforms that you guys roll
That's
out.
a new one. Yes.
It must be, really hot to play in.
Yes. But it looks good.
It does look good.
Hey, as long as the guys look good in it, I don't care how hot it gets.
But I like the orange horsehead uniforms. It shows up kind of red on the live stream.
You're right. And I kind of, when I see teams like with this team, the Badlands, they have red. And so I have to look at their pants. I'm going, wait a minute, they still are red from Nebraska, I mean. And then I went somewhere else. I forget what other team we were looking at. And they had the orange.
They had the orange too.
And I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's our color, you know?
Hank Dunn will send this one out to center, and he is retired on the fly out. So now with one down, it will send Joe Schmidt to the plate. Bottom of the sixth inning, 0 for 2 is Schmidt with a couple of strikeouts. Well, we were talking about it earlier, the All-Star game here in Casper this year, and how excited are you guys to be hosting that?
Oh, let me tell you, it's a privilege to do that. You know, it's so much work, but it's going to pay off. I mean, the community here in Casper, the fans are going to be so glad to see what's coming and so proud of what they got, you know, in their backyards.
Joe Schmidt sends this one out
on.
to right. They will send the runner here as the throw is cut off.
Yes.
Out in shallow right field, and Joe Schmidt's an RBI double for him. A little bit of miscommunication out there. It looked like they were going to hold the runner Callahan at third, but then they saw where the throw was coming in. And so they will send Callahan to score on the RBI double by Joe Schmidt. Well, look at that. You know, you come up to the booth, and the boys, they get an RBI double for you. They still got some action here.
This is awesome. Coach Stover said when he got here, he said, hey, I'm telling you, you wait till the next half of the season. It's going to get good. And he's showing, you know, he's showing that it is getting good, and it's going to get better.
We will have a meeting on the mound here. And I think I talk about it a lot on the broadcast, but, you know, 7 wins on the season, and I don't think that's truly reflective of how good this team is.
Exactly.
I think there has been, you know, the pitching's getting better, as we are seeing. Obviously, we saw Jake Wright on Sunday, 5 innings, 2 earned runs. We see what Jacob Small is doing here tonight. That's been a big problem for him. Cleaning up little things.
Little things like that.
The wild pitches, the pass balls, the walks, the free passes, the defense, those sorts of things, because the hitting has been there all year.
Exactly.
Hitting's been excellent. Scoring runs has not been a problem, as it looks like Reddick is going to stay in this ball game here.
Oh, they're keeping him.
As it looked like the meeting on the mound was over, and then the coach for the Big Sticks went back out there to have another word, and our home plate umpire has joined them out there, and so is the catcher. So they are having a lengthy, and now it looks like they will pull him. So I don't know what was said between the time when the manager had walked off the mound to the time between when he came back. But the decision has been made here, and Michael Reddick's night is over. He is responsible for the man aboard at second. That's Joe Schmidt. But a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 down. Can you stick around for a little bit longer?
Of course.
We'll come back for with the pitching change. We will send it to commercial, but don't go anywhere. 2-0. Casper leading a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back to the ball game here. Pitching change. It is Matt Slowick now on the mound for the Big Sticks. He will dig in against Harris Beckley, who is first pitch swinging, and he sends this one foul back to the screen. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down. It is a 2-0 ball game here. Casper leading. They've got 1 run in already in the inning off the RBI double by Joe Schmitz. And Matt Slowick, the right-hander out of Lubbock, Texas. This is his first appearance on the season for the Big Sticks. He is a sophomore at Western Texas College as he checks Schmidt, the runner, back at second. And he's still looking, and now he will deal home as that one will miss inside for a ball to Beckley. Cannon even up at 1-1. Beckley is 0 for 2. He has grounded out and flied out in the ball game. And now with an RBI chance is Beckley. Myra Heeman joins us once again.
Ma'am.
She is still here, pitching change and all. As here comes the offering. This one is skied on the infield, now drifting back. It's going to end up all the way out in center. Now in right center field, it is Osborne to make the two-handed catch. And out is Beckley. Well, it's a good opportunity to talk about Casper as Brooks Browning, hometown kid. He will dig in here now for the Horseheads. So what does it mean? I mean, we have 3 Casper kids on the roster. We've got Brooks Browning, Kyler Halverson, and Will Clare. And what does it mean to get to have these hometown kids come out in front of the fans who have seen them play Legion ball, you know, their family here? What does that mean to you and the community?
You know, from the get-go, we've always, that's our goal. Hey, you know, we're in your backyard. You know, if you are a good player and you're going to go to college, who better than to, you know, play for the Horseheads?
Exactly.
You know, you're here, we're here. And so having these 3 kids this year, I know we were going to have another local kid, but he got reassigned to the West Coast League, Carter Young. Good kid. I mean, all 3 kids, they're amazing. You know, I'm looking forward to see what's headed there in their future. Because they're good kids and they're good players. And I always, you know, look forward to that. We're always kind of, you know, scoping out the Legion players, thinking, okay, this guy is coming our way.
Yep. No,
So
for
keep
sure.
an eye on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
This ballpark we do share with the Legion, so pretty closely intertwined here.
Yes.
And there's a Legion kid right there running by with the Casper hat.
Yes.
As you see him, I was getting lunch today. I saw a couple of Casper Legion kids as well. So both with really great ties to this town, as Brooks will be down swinging here for the 3rd and final out of the inning, but not before Casper. They put up 1 more here in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. Casper leading 2-0. Myra, thank you so much for joining us.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It was a great insight to this team and the town, and be happy to have you again.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I will be happy to come back.
2-0 Casper leads heading to the top of the 7th.
The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
Welcome back to the ball game. There we go. I got the right headset on. Top of the 7th inning, and it will be Mason Hoover digging in. He fouls off the first offering that he sees from Jacob Small, who enters the 7th inning of work with just 61 pitches, and he will deal a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 the count now to Hoover. Want to thank once again Myra Heeman for joining us. An excellent interview. So much excitement and enthusiasm running this team from everybody up and down this organization in the front office. So it's excellent to see that and have her on the broadcast, as this one will miss downstairs for a ball. Every once in a while, we'll get Chuck up here running the live stream, and we'll hear him a little bit in the background. But nice to get a headset on Myra and hear some thoughts, as that one will miss downstairs for a ball. 2-2 the count runs to Hoover. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He has walked and flied out. Jacob Small, 65 pitches, 42 strikes, 23 balls. He has allowed just 4 hits in 6+ innings of work. Make that 6 1/3 innings of work as he strikes out Hoover with an excellent pitch on the inside corner. And it will send up Adam Sendin, who was 0 for 1 in the ball game. He has flied out and also been hit by a pitch in the game. As Sendin will come to the plate, top of the 7th inning, with 1 down here, 2-0 the Horseheads lead. They have gotten 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. As here comes the offering from Small. This one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. As the starter Reddick out of the game for the Big Sticks, so we will give you his line when Badlands is pitching in the bottom of the frame once again. That one will miss for a ball, 2-0. We are moving right along here, about an hour 40 into the ball game, and the top of the 7th inning. 2-0 Casper leaving. Here comes a pitch. This one is fouled off to the left side, and the count will move to 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, and 5 men left on for Badlands. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 5 men left on for Casper. As Small comes set, now deals home. A check swing and a pitch upstairs. They will appeal down to first. He did not swing. So it will be a ball. 3-1 now, sending ahead in the count. Small has struck out 4. He's only walked 1. He's also hit a man. As here comes a 3-1 pitch. This one is skied out to right. Moving over on it is Herter. He's still going at the line. He will make the catch for out number 2. So battling back there and getting Sendin to swing at the pitch he wanted him to is Small. And now there are 2 down quickly in the top of the 7th for the Big Sticks, and it will send Wyatt Setien up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking and a strikeout swinging in the ball game. Tropical Tuesday here at the ballpark. It is also 2 for 1 night, which is probably why they keep running out of hot dogs for Chris, who is starving. He's wasting away. Here comes the first offering to Setien, and it will catch the outside corner. 0-1 the count. He is out of Post Falls, Idaho. 6 foot, 200-pound junior at Albany State. Here comes the 0-1 offering to him. This one bounces off the plate, and it gets away from the catcher. 1-1 the count will even up. In 25 games on the season for the Big Sticks, he is hitting $176 with 13 runs scored, 3 doubles, 3 homers, 12 RBIs, 10 walks, and 28 strikeouts. So a good strikeout candidate here. 1-1 pitch. It's on its way from Small. He fires it in there for a strike at the top of the zone. And now he is 1 pitch away from going 7 scoreless innings. Something no pitcher for the Horseheads has done this season. Here comes pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, he went back to the off-speed stuff. And he gets Setien swinging. 7 scoreless innings for Jacob Small. He is dealing here tonight, putting on an absolute clinic. He is greeted by his teammates heading back to the dugout as he should be, and he's doing it all with just 75 pitches, so I'm sure we will see him out for another inning of work. The Horseheads, they're giving up some run support as well. 2-0. They lead this one. Heading to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time, Chris. Get up. Let's go. Andrew Haight, Riley Carlos, and Brandon Herter, the men do up here for the Horseheads in the bottom of the 7th inning. They lead this one 2-0. Matt Slowick out in his second inning of relief, as he deals home. This one is shot foul down the left field line. Count will move to 0-1 on Haight. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game. He has struck out looking, tripled, and scored a run. He scored the first run of the ball game after Brandon Herter singled him in back in the 5th. He will get you the line for the starter, Reddick. His night is finished, as here comes the offering from Slowick. It is a strike, so the count will move to 0-2. Reddick, 5 1/3 innings of work. He is on the line for the loss. 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, and he didn't hit anybody, so that is the line for him. He had a good night too, but Jacob Small just pitching otherworldly here, as that one is going to hit Haight on the 0-2 pitch. So he will head down, got him on that left side there, and so he will take his base the painful way. And it will be Riley Carlos, who is 0 for 2 in the ballgame. He has struck out looking and struck out swinging. He is looking for, I believe, his first hit in a Horseheads uniform. We will double check on that. The freshman commit to Solano Community College. As here comes the first offering from Slowick. He shows bunt. He can't get it down, and it is a strike. Went around on it. He does not have a hit yet. He does have an RBI, so I take that back from earlier in the ball game. But he has also had a strikeout. He had 2 plate appearances on the 26th against the Spuds. So that was on Saturday, as this one is fouled back, and the count will move to 0-2. 2-0, the Casper Horseheads leading this one here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They got 1 run in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. Looking for more here. They've got the leadoff man aboard. Haight was hit by the pitch. He has scored one of the 2 runs in the ball game. The other one was Ryan Callahan, who was RBI doubled in by Schmidt, as Carlos will go swinging, and he is down via the K for the 3rd time tonight. As Brandon Herter will come to the plate. He has reached on an error twice, and he's also singled out to right. That was an RBI single, so he's already got 1 in the ball game. As he digs in here, Herter out of Napa, California, 5'9", 190-pound freshman at Solano Community College. 9 games for him, 323 on the season, 4 RBIs and 5 runs. As he's batting here now, bottom of the 7th inning, 1 down, Casper leading 2-0 over the Big Sticks. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike, count will move to 0-1. We will get you some score updates from around the league, as a couple of games just getting underway. At 8 o'clock, their start times were pushed back due to the heat, as this one is sent foul down the right field line, and the count will move to 0-2. The Spearfish Sasquatch have defeated the Sioux Falls Sunfish 5-4. The Wheat City Whiskey Jacks and the Western Nebraska Pioneers are in the bottom of the 5th, tied at 3 apiece. As here comes the 0-2 offering home to Herter. This one is swung on and sent foul down the right field line once again, so the count will hold. Also tied at 3 apiece, Hastings and Fremont playing each other once again, bottom of the 7th inning. Canyon County and Mining City 1-1 that game in the top of the 5th. And then the Source Valley Saberdogs leading the Pierre Trappers 7-2 in the bottom of the 7th. And then this one, of course, 2-0, Casper leading. As Slowick comes set, and now Herter will step out. He calls time. Slowick, 15 pitches, 13 strikes, 2 balls. As Casper looks to pick up their 2nd home win of the season tonight in front of the tropical out crowd here on Tropical Tuesday. As here comes the 0-2 pitch to Herter. This one is swung on, hit to the second baseman, Yellows. He underhands to short, the shortstop who is covering second. They will get Haight out at second, but Herter with too much speed, and that one developed too slowly for them to be able to turn 2. So Herter will be on with the fielder's choice. That one going 4-6. And it will be Preston Joy coming to the plate. He is 0 for 3 on the evening. He has grounded into a fielder's choice. He has struck out looking, and he has also flied to left. And he bats with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A man on at first. Here comes a pitch from Slowick. This one is shot down the line, but it is foul. Ooh, just foul down that right field line. That was a bullet, but on the wrong side of the chalk line, so it will be an 0-1 offering to Joy when he comes back to the box. Joy out of Roswell, Georgia, 175-pound, 5'11", sophomore at Georgia State. His last game on Sunday, he was 3 for 5 with a 1 scored and an RBI. That was the game that the Horseheads won up in Idaho. 8-3, they took that one. As here comes the 0-1 offering, runner takes off. This one is flied back and out of play. So the runner will have to go back. Count will move to 0-2 on him. Ryan Callahan, the man on deck, should the inning get to him. Joy hitting .278 on the season for Casper in 13 games, 8 runs scored, 2 doubles, 7 RBIs, and 13 strikeouts. Of our Georgia guys, I think, so Jake Wright is from Georgia, Preston Joyce from Georgia, and then Chris, our intern, is from Georgia. I think Jake Wright has the strongest accent of the 3, and this one goes behind the back of Joy. And we will see what the call here is. I think it's a ball, and it's going to allow a wild pitch, obviously, that allows Herder to get down to second. And so the wildest of wild pitches that you will see allows Herder to get down to second, and it runs the count 1-2 on Joy. Maybe it's a Tennessee accent, though. I could not tell you. As this one is sent down the line, and that is a fair ball. That one is going to roll down the line. It gets by the first baseman. Coming in to score on it is Herder, and Preston Joy has himself an RBI double. I mean, right inside the baseline there. It barely hopped its way over the bag, but it did. And now the Horseheads lead this one 3-0. So that is 2 RBI doubles in the ball game. One was a pretty classic double getting all the way out to the wall. That one a little less likely that you'll see at the ball game, but you know what? You take both of them. As Ryan Callahan will dig in here now with Preston Joy, the man out at second. Still 2 out here down in the bottom of the 7th. Another run in for Casper. They lead this one 3-0. This one is shot out to right, and this ball will get down. It hits off the wall. Coming in to score on it is Preston Joy. Another RBI double for the Horseheads. They just keep the line moving here with 2 outs. Ryan Callahan gets himself a base knock, and he gets himself an RBI. 4-0. The Horseheads lead this one. That one, a no-doubter. It rolled all the way out to the wall. As Hank Dunn will now come to the plate. The cleanup man is 1 for 3 in the ball game. He has singled to center, flied to right, and flied to center. And now he has a chance to keep the line moving here. 2 runs in for the Horseheads, both of them coming with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Slowick, 21 pitches, 18 strikes, 3 balls. But he's getting hit hard here by Casper. 2 runs in already. And trouble still brewing. A man in scoring position for Dunn, as he will look at a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. 4-0 Casper leading this one as they look to pick up just their 2nd victory at home. They've got 7 on the season, but the other 6 came on the road. 3 up in Idaho. As Slowick comes set, and now he deals the 0-1 offering home. It's a check swing at a pitch downstairs. And the count will move to 1-1 on Dunn. Out of Eureka, Montana, freshman at Yakima Valley Junior College. 15 games, he's hitting .250 on the season for the Horseheads. 11 runs, 10 RBIs, 15 strikeouts. His last game, he was 2 for 5. As Slowick will step off here, and he's going to go over the signs once again with his catcher, Stafford. Sun is beginning to set here, and so it is nearly left the playing field. Still playing a little bit out in the outfield. But on the infield, it is gone. As here comes a 1-1 pitch. Well outside and into the opposite batter's box. 2-1 now the count to Dunn. This has been quite a game here for the Horseheads. The offense starting to click here in the late goings. 4-0 they lead. And obviously, what more can you say about the outing by Jacob Small than what I have already said? I'm going to keep saying it as long as they keep him out there and as long as he keeps dealing like he is. And remember, Badlands coming into this game, they had been 9-1 in their last 10, so this by no means a bad team, as that one is fouled off of Dunn's foot, and count will run 2-2. Badlands 16-12 coming into this one. They are second in the league, second to only the Source Valley SaberDogs, who have clinched the division. If you don't know, the division will reset, I believe, on Saturday. And everything will run 0-0, which is obviously a great thing for Casper. But I think for a lot of reasons that folks wouldn't think upon looking at a 7-21 team. I think, like I told Myra Heeman, who we had on the broadcast, this team is much better than 7-21. And we saw it Sunday, and we're seeing it here again tonight so far. As here comes a 2-2 pitch. This one is sent out to right center. This ball has a chance of getting down, and it will! It is another RBI double. 3 consecutive RBI doubles for Casper. This crowd is loving it here tonight, folks. 5-0. Hammer and Hank Dunn comes through. Broderick, our PA, loves it. Chris loves it. I love it. How can you not? And now it'll be Joe Schmidt coming to the plate, who has, you guessed it, an RBI double on the evening. So Hank Dunn will take Ryan Callahan's place. Callahan coming in to score the 5th run of the ball game for the Horseheads. 5-0. As Schmidt will dig in here. Here comes a pitch from Slowick. He's out in front of an off-speed pitch, and he's down in the count 0-1. Schmidt 1 for 3. He has struck out swinging, struck out looking, and he's also RBI double. 0-1 the count on a beautiful evening here on and off the field in Casper. As here comes a pitch. That one will miss badly downstairs in the dirt, and it's a nice stop by Stafford. 1-1 the count. Casper with the all-grass field here. Was listening to the Spuds broadcast, and they have turf infield, and then they have grass in the outfield. Mining City also has turf. I'm not sure on the ratio, but beautiful park here. As here comes a 1-1 pitch. It's a check swing on a pitch outside. He did not go, and the pitch was a ball, so it'll be a 2-1 count to Schmidt. We want to thank everybody who has kept watching on the live stream. Good ball game for you here tonight. As here comes the 2-1 offering home to Schmidt, and that one is going to hit him right in the back, and Schmidt will stare out at the pitcher Slowick for a moment there. The second man that Slowick has hit, as Joe Schmidt will head on down to first. That one hit him right between the numbers on a 2-1 count. And so the Horseheads will have another runner aboard here, and there is no action down in the Badlands bullpen. So this is Slowick's game here. 5-0 Casper leading, as Herrick Speckley will dig in. The DH is 0 for 3 in the ball game. He has grounded out to the pitcher and then flied out to right and left. And he's looking for an RBI here, as the first offering from Slowick will bounce in for a ball. 1-0. Stafford has been excellent behind the plate defensively tonight, that's for sure. Is this the first of 3 that these teams will play before Casper will welcome in the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks, who have the only female player in the league. So we hope to get her up here for an interview. The only female play-by-play broadcaster, the only female player in the league, as that one will miss outside for another ball. 2-0 now the count to Beckley. Horseheads leading 5-0 in what was a scoreless game up until the bottom of the 5th, when the Horseheads finally got to the starter Reddick, who had been matching Jacob Small pitch for pitch. As here comes a 2-0 offering. That one misses down low. The throw goes down to second, and it's nowhere close. Dunn will take off for third. Oh, a terrible throw there. It was not even close to the bag. They were trying to get the runner Dunn, who was leaning, but instead the throw goes into center, and Dunn will be down to third safely. My words, I've got him, I promise. On the error by the catcher. That is the 3rd error on the evening by the Big Sticks, as this one is swung on, hit out to the second baseman, Gellos. He goes the short way to the shortstop, Thurston covering, and together they will retire Schmidt. But not before Casper gets 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We head to the top of the 8th. Big Sticks trailing 5-0.
Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team.
Welcome back to the ball game, and what is a very different ball game than it was even just 20 minutes ago. The Horseheads lead this one 5-0 as it is Jacob Small out for another inning of relief. He's been excellent tonight. Out for another inning of work, not relief. He was a starter as he deals strike one home to Alex Thurston. We will get you the stats here in just a moment for Small, as it is strike two now, down in the count. 0-2 is Thurston. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game with a single and a fly out. Small, 77 pitches through 7 innings of work, 50 strikes and 27 balls. Looking to make it 7 1/3 innings of work. He's got Thurston down in the count, 0-2. As here comes pitch from him. That one missing outside for a ball. 1-2 the count will run. It'll be Thurston, Joe Osborne, and Ryan Stafford due up for the big sticks in the inning. Small has not allowed a run, just 4 hits in the ball game, as that one will miss outside for another ball. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, and 5 men left on for Badlands. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on for the Horseheads. We want to welcome everybody and thank you for sticking with us here. If you're a Casper fan, it's been a good night for you, as that one is fouled back to us. Count will move to 2-2. Hold it 2-2, excuse me. As the crowd hanging in here, and that's the thing about these Casper crowds. Typically, once people are in the ballpark, they are not leaving until the last pitch in the 9th. As here comes a 2-2 pitch from Small. Swung on and missed. He went up and outstairs with it. Outstairs? We'll make it a thing. We'll make it a thing for Jacob Small tonight. As down on strike swinging is Thurston, and it will send Joe Osborne up to the plate. 1 for 3. He has flied to shallow left, singled on the infield, and also grounded out to short. As I believe it was Osborne who hit into that double play back the last time the Big Sticks had a runner aboard, as this one is shot out to center. Moving back on it is done, and he, in his tracks, will make the catch. It is now 2 down quickly here in the top of the 8th, and Small is being just so economical with his pitches, and he's getting guys, he's getting ahead in the count on guys early, and then he is also getting guys out on just 1 or 2 pitches, and that's why the pitch count through 7 2/3 only at 86, 53 strikes, 29 balls. You really can't say enough about what Jacob Small is doing here tonight. He's definitely getting a Twitter feature, as this one is shot to the third baseman, Callahan. He gloves and fires across the diamond. 8 strong innings. He just keeps going. Jacob Small, he has held the Big Sticks scoreless here. We'll see if we will see him in the 9th. I mean, why not? 83 pitches. Absolutely send him out. Let him finish this one out. But first, the Horseheads, they're going to come to bat. Give him some more run support. You'd love to see it. 5-0 Casper leading here, heading to the home half of the 8th.
The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com.
7, 8, 9 men due up here for the Horseheads in the home half of the 8th inning. 5-0, Casper leading. Brooks Browning to dig in here, and he will look at strike one on the inside corner. Brooks is 0 for 3. He has grounded out, struck out looking, and struck out swinging. The hometown kid at Casper, Wyoming, went to Kelly Walsh High School, as we determined during the last homestand. This one is swung on, a big bounder to the third baseman, Hoover. He gloves and fires over to first to retire Browning for the 4th time tonight. So with one down, it will send Andrew Haight to the plate. He is 1 for 2. He has struck out looking. He has tripled, scored a run, and he's also been hit by a pitch. As Haight will dig in here now. Folks, you will be so pleased to know that Chris got a cheeseburger, but he complained because the cheese was cold. I actually like it. You can taste it a little more. Okay, sorry. This is getting me canceled again. The Gehring smells bad. I didn't like the Spuds uniforms, and now I like cold cheese on my burger. 3 strikes and I'm out. Here comes the first pitch to Haight. I want to miss downstairs for a ball, 1-0. We were joking before the broadcast because I went and I gave blood today and I didn't have a super great reaction. I was like, Chris, if I am incapacitated during the broadcast, if I just pass out, it's you. As this one is fouled back, count will move to 1-1. Because we got to give the fans, an audio because it's tough to see. So Chris, you're the next man up. Who are we going to get? Somebody over there? Chris is running music, and Connor's running the book and the board. It's you. You're on it. Here comes 1-1 pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball, 2-1. But, just things in the life of a broadcaster. Going and giving blood before a game, because that was a terrific idea. 5-0, Casper leading, bottom of the 8th inning. They got 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 3 in the 7th. As here comes a 2-1 offering to Haight. This one is fouled off to the right side and out of play, and the count will run even on him. Matt Slowick out there for another inning of relief. 39 pitches, 27 strikes, and 12 balls. As everybody, what a game. I love Jacob Small. Absolutely. He is just by far the best pitching performance that we have seen for Casper this season, and the night is not even over for him. I would imagine they would send him out for the 9th inning. As here comes a 2-2 pitch to Haight. That one will miss down low for a ball, and the count will run full on him. He would face the heart of the lineup. It's the 3-4-5 men due up for Badlands, but he's been mowing them down tonight. Just 4 hits that he has given up, and the defense has been excellent behind him. And the bats have not been a problem all season. They've gotten 5 runs here tonight off some tough big sticks pitching. As here comes a full count offering. Swung on and missed. And Haight will be down swinging. We'll send Riley Carlos up to the plate. He is 0 for 3 in the ball game. Strikeout looking and 2 strikeouts swinging. We were joking. I was not joking. I was trying to stop the jokes before the game. Connor who runs our board and keeps the book for us. He kept saying the Big Land's bad sticks, and I was like, you have to stop because I will say it on the broadcast. I haven't tonight so far. Once I caught myself that last time. As that one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. I messed up Expedition League. That was what I had messed up. But Badlands big sticks. That's what it is, Connor. As here comes 1-0 offering home. That one will miss downstairs for another ball. So Carlos has run the count to 2-0. Matt Slowick, 43 pitches, 28 strikes, and 15 balls. And in relief of the starter, Reddick, who is on the hook for the loss. It is a 2-0 offering home to Carlos. Here comes the pitch. This one misses, and it gets away from the catcher. And now Riley is ahead in the count, 3-0. 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bases are clear as the sunset beginning to emerge from the horizon. Lights are on here at the field. Here comes the offering from Slowick. That one will catch the outside corner. 3-1, the count runs on him. We hope you can join us for the next 5 games that we will be broadcasting. 2 more against Big Sticks. the Big Sticks. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That one, it's too low, and so Carlos will be aboard for the first time this evening with a 2-out walk, being patient, and it will send up Brandon Herter, the right fielder, who is 1 for 4. He has reached twice on errors. He has also singled to right center and reached on a fielder's choice. He's also got an RBI on the night. And then we will welcome the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks to town, another team for me to have problems with the names. They do not have a broadcaster, so it will be just me up here. As the throw goes over to first to check on Carlos, and they've got him picked off. So that is how the inning will end, with a pickoff of Riley Carlos, who is caught leaning. Well, we will head to the top of the 9th inning. We will see who emerges from that dugout, and it is Jacob Small with a chance to go the distance here. He has been excellent. Don't go anywhere. He's going to look to close this one out. Casper leads 5-0.
Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads.
Jacob Small out to close it out here. The starter for Casper has been excellent tonight. 83 pitches, 54 strikes, 29 balls as he deals a strike home here to Lundmark. It is a foul tip held onto by the catcher Hates. Lundmark, Olive, and Delos due up here for the Big Sticks in the top of the 9th inning. 5-0 Casper leading in what has been a pitching clinic here by Small. This one sent out on a couple of hops to Carlos. He fires over to Schmidt to record the first out of the inning. And so now it will send up Matt Olive, who was 0 for 3. He has grounded to third, short, and second tonight. So he is making his way around the infield. As Small, we have really run out of ways to describe the pitching performance here tonight. Special, excellent, spectacular, wonderful. We'll get the Rolodex out. As Matt Olive will dig in here now against Small. Here comes the first offering to him. This one, a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Small continuing to deal first pitch strikes. And that has been imperative in getting these quick outs and keeping that pitch count low. This one is swung on off the fist out to the third baseman, Callahan, who gloves and fires over to Schmidt for out number 2. It seems like we've been saying it all night, but 2 down here quickly for the Big Sticks. Top of the 9th inning, 2 down. Derek Gelos will come to the plate now. 0 for 3, couple of flyouts and a groundouts. Where are these people going? Sit back down. There's 2 outs in the 9th. This is the pitching performance of the season. It's not Derek Gelos. We will have a pinch hitter. They announced Jacoby Smith is the man who will come to the plate.
Smith out of Point University, a junior there from Birmingham, Alabama. Right-hander, he's a catcher, 6'3", 225 pounds. And he comes to the plate with 2 down, and he looks at what else but strike one. That's a move my sister would make. She'd be like, game's over, I'm going home. No, sit down and watch. Here comes the 0-1 offering from Small. This one a little bit too far outside, and the can will even up at 1-1. We want to remind you that tomorrow night, these two teams will be facing off against each other once more, 6:35 start time. And then on Thursday night as well, as here comes the 1-1 offering. This one is swung on. It's popped up on the infield. Moving in foul territory is Joe Schmidt. He's there. He makes the catch. It's a complete game shutout for Jacob Small. His teammates will mob him out there on the mound, and they will do so dutifully as he has earned it tonight. A complete game shutout on 90 pitches from the man from Maine. 59 strikes, 30 balls. Broderick is fired up. Man, he's fired up. I'm fired up. What a pitching performance tonight from Jacob Small. He absolutely dominated the Badlands Big Sticks here tonight in a win that, you know what, you look back at the season for Casper, we're coming up on the halfway point, and this is exactly the kind of tide-turning game that you look at. Whereas, so many people have written this team off. They look at the record, 7-21. They dropped 4 out of 5 to Canyon County. But this is a good Badlands team. They've been 9-1 in their last 10. And Jacob Small comes out and puts on the pitching performance of the season for Casper. And the offense, they back him up here. 5-0, Casper takes this one. I'm going to catch my breath. We'll come back for the post game. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the ball game here. What an outing. That's the wrong slider. Okay, here we go. What an outing by Jacob Small. 9 innings. He goes the distance. The best, most complete pitching performance that we have seen on the season by a Horseheads pitcher. 9 innings of work. He faced 32 men. He struck out 6. He allowed just 4 hits. He walked 1, and he hit a man. He just got better and better and better as the night progressed. The right-hander out of the University of Maine. He put on a clinic here tonight, and the Casper Horseheads take this one by a final of 5-0. Excuse me, so excited. He needed just 90 pitches to get it done tonight, 60 strikes and 30 for balls. He retired the last 3 men that he faced in order, and he certainly put on a show for this hometown crowd in what is just the second win of the season for the Horseheads at home. And it was a good one, a fun one to call, absolutely. The Horseheads, the offense too, they came alive. It was a scoreless ball game up until the bottom of the 5th inning when Casper put up 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and then 3 in the 7th, the big blow. They did not come up in the 9th because they had the lead in the 9th. Thanks to Jacob Small, 5-0. Casper takes this one over the Badlands Big Sticks. Don't miss any of the action coming up. We got 5 more games for you at home. If you can't make it to Mike Lansing Field, which especially on Sunday, we got, well, Saturday and Sunday, we have all you can eat on Saturday, and then Sunday is 4th of July. So come on out to the ballpark. We got fireworks for you. It's going to be a fun time. 7:05 start time on that one. But we will have all of the coverage on YouTube, Mixler, and on Twitter as well. But for now, we're going to tip our cap. I'll get my pink cowboy hat that's sitting up here. We're going to tip the cap to Jacob Small, who is excellent this evening, and we will leave it at that. 5-0. Casper takes this one over the Badlands Big Sticks. Don't miss the action tomorrow night, 6:35 first pitch. Hannah Martin signing off. I'm going to go catch my breath, get some water. What a game this has been. Oh, it's been fun. We hope to catch you tomorrow night. Drive safe, everybody.